Welcome back to another video with Master Math with Ade. So today we're going to be looking at factorization of difference of two squares. So I've been looking at different types of factorization methods. Factorization by common factors, factorization of quadratic expressions, and also by grouping of terms. But today we'll be looking at difference of two squares. So let's get into today's video. So when we have difference of two squares, this just simply means a number squared subtracted from another number squared. So when I mean a number squared, so let's use variables. So for example, if we have a squared x squared, then we have a minus, and then we say b squared y squared. So this is what I mean when we have two terms which are subtracted from each other and we can find the square root of both terms. So this can be written as factors containing the same terms but opposite signs because the middle term cancels with the other when the two terms are multiplied. So when we have such an expression, we have to consider first if it has a minus sign and if both terms can be squared. Then we use difference of two squares. So the first way of factorizing this expression, we can just multiply the two so we can get the product of the two. So we'll multiply this term by that term over there. So when we multiply the two, when multiplying, we should make sure we don't focus on the powers. We just eliminate those powers and then only focus on the variables. So ax times by, not negative. Let's forget about the negative first. So ax by by, it will give us axby. So if we were to put that in alphabetical order, that would give us abxy. So now after we have multiplied the two, we have to consider this. So since we had axby and put it in the correct way, which is abxy, so now we just simply write the question again. So ax squared, and then also the a was also squared, and then now it was abxy as our product by the two. So this time we're going to say plus abxy and then minus abxy minus b squared y squared. So we have to reach this term, and then obviously what do we do when we reach this part? If you said we factorize by a grouping of terms, that is correct. So we'll factorize this part and then we'll factorize that part over there. So when we factorize this part, the common factors between the two are ax. Introduce the brackets like that, and then so now we're going to say ax into a squared x squared. So that would be ax. And then ax into abxy. That will be positive. The a cancel and the x cancel. So it will be by. And then the other side, the common factors between the two are negative by. And then we'll put the brackets like so. By into there, it's going to be positive ax. Then negative by into that, it will be positive by. Just like that. So after we reach this, we're now going to put the two sets of the brackets over there. And then the first brackets, we see ax plus by in there, ax plus by. So it will be ax plus by, and in the other one, this one and that one, it will be ax minus by. So that is our factorized version. So let me show you a different method. So a different method to factorize this same expression a squared x squared minus b squared y squared. So one fast easy method, what you just need to do, introduce the two sets of brackets like so, and then what next do you do? So this can be squared, this can be squared. So what is the square root of a squared x squared? So we know the square root of a squared is a, so write a. The square root of x squared is x. We get this sign negative. Then we say b squared, the square root of b squared is b. The square root of y squared is y. Then in the other side, we just put an opposite sign. We repeat this ax by. So just like that, you're factorized with difference of two squares. So this method, as we said, just introduce the sets of brackets, and then we can put a negative and a positive there. And then we'll say square root of a squared x squared ax. Then the other side square root of this by. Then we repeat those terms into the other brackets, and then we have factorized difference of squares. So it is your option to use this method or the other method. If it's me, I'd prefer to go with this method, but both methods will work successfully. So let's solve this fast. So both of them are squares, they can be square rooted, and there is a minus sign over there. So what did I say we do? We just introduce the sets of brackets like that. We put a negative and then a positive, or you can start with a positive and a negative. We find the square root of this, so the square root of that will be 5y, and then the square root of that will be 10x, and then we repeat this there, so it will be 5y 10x. So we have factorized with difference of two squares. So yeah, so I hope you have enjoyed today's video. It was a blast teaching you guys. So just don't forget to share this video, leave a comment, subscribe, and switch on the notification button to get an update on future videos. So I will see you in the next video with more factorization. In the next video, we'll be looking at factorization of difference of cubes. So make sure you are there to watch the video because it's going to be a blast. So anyway, bye for now. I'll see you in the next video.